What up, y'all? It's Rick. Hope y'all been good. So today we're gonna make a crawfish and Tasso fettuccine pasta. Now, crawfish fettuccine or shrimp fettuccine, very popular on the bayou. Something my mom would make a lot of times for, like, you know, she'd make it all the time, and it's good. Love it, still love it. A lot of weddings, funerals, those kind of things. That's the kind of dish you would cook up. So, looks like I got a shitload of ingredients, but don't freak out. It's super easy. All right, y'all, so I got everything lined up. So pretty much this is the order in which we're gonna add everything. Tasso going in. And this is good. And look, I want to brown this first. I want to get the flavor cracking. So we're stacking flavor. I know it looks like a lot of butter. It's gonna be all right. And we just want to cook this and just let the flavor start cracking. And also, I forgot, yeah, we're making fettuccine. So I got a pound of fettuccine that I already boiled, and I chilled. It's in the fridge, ready to roll for whenever this is done. And this is easy, despite having many ingredients, but this is really easy. And I suggest you try and make it. And look, if you don't like Tasso, don't put it. You know, try it. If you like sausage, put sausage, or not. You just do crawfish. My mom would always make just crawfish or shrimp. It was either crawfish fettuccine, shrimp fettuccine. We all loved it. Everybody was always fired up when that was on the menu. All right, it's been about 8-9 minutes or so. So let's go in with the veg. Veg going in. Let's go in with a little bit of garlic. Maybe like a tablespoon. All right, y'all, it's been about 10 minutes. So let's go in with the celery. All right, been about 5 minutes. Hot sauce going in, Crystal. A little bit of the chipotle going in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's good. Wish to share. Medium pairings. Again, it's the best one out there. Flour going in. I think I'm gonna be maxed out in this saucepan. And so you just want to keep mixing this. It's going to get thick. But you want to make sure you incorporate all the flour. You know, sometimes if it's wet, then the flour is going to clump up and you get like little baby flour dumplings. And we don't want that. We don't want baby flour dumplings. Okay, so that's good. Now, half and half. Again, half milk, half cream. And anytime I'm making something that requires liquid, I'm gonna add half of it. Half the amount initially. And if you're really trying to haul ass, add a little bit at a time. A smidge here, a smidge there, and just keep stirring. Stay on top of it. But this is typically what I do every time, no matter what I'm making. If I'm adding liquid, you know, if you got some hot liquid, you're making gravy or something, and you know, your liquid's hot, that shit's gonna get thick instantly. for just general practice. I don't know if this is gonna be big enough, Jay. Well, we finna find out, I can tell you that. Who knows? And look at this. See how thick this has gotten? Instantly. If I'd have poured it all in there, it would take significantly longer. So I'm gonna pour a little bit. And then we're gonna keep doing this until we get all the liquid in. And then we're gonna add the remaining ingredients. And we're almost to the final stretch. Commercial break. All right, y'all. I got all the half and half in. And so one thing I want you to see here, I don't know if you can see it, the butter, you can see the butter starting to develop here. A lot of times you'll see the butter roll around the edges. When you see that, that is as thick as it's gonna get. You're not gonna get any thicker, so there's no need to push it any further. Like, that's it. That's all you're gonna get. And if you ever get into a situation like that, where whatever you're making is starting to separate, you start to see butter developing. Slow down, killer. You start to see butter developing around the edges. Just add a little bit of tap water, a little bit at a time, and it'll come back together. Nothing to stress about. Going in. I want all the liquid, all the everything. Oh yeah, we maxed out. We're gonna be maxed out. Smells good. Smells really good. And this is generally a little bit of a spicier dish. Not spicy, but a little something, something. So that's done. So now let's season it up. Cheese will be next. Salt. About like that. And again, this is getting mixed with pasta. So this needs to be a little saltier and spicier than what you would like. So if it tastes good, again, I'm going a little extra with the cayenne because this is a spicier dish. If it tastes good, then you need to add more. Because once you add the pasta, it's going to get diluted. Similar thing if you're making jambalaya. So you taste your liquid before you add your rice or your pasta, whatever it is. You taste it and it tastes good. And you're like, man, that tastes fucking good. Then when you add the rice to it, it's going to dilute it and it's not going to be as good and it's going to be slightly blander. So it needs to have a little more salt, a little more pep. Okay, I'm gonna cut the heat down a little bit since we're about to have some volcano action happening. We ain't trying to do that. Little pieces so it melts faster. Velveeta. And look, if you don't like Velveeta, well, then I don't know what to tell you. Well, Parmesan. Again, this ain't a fancy dish. You don't need all the super expensive shit. This will suffice. All right. So now, I'm just gonna slowly incorporate everything, melt that Velveeta cheese. Then we're gonna add the crawfish. We're gonna add the greenery, and then we'll taste it. Then we'll mix it with the pasta. I probably got more sauce than I need for the pasta, but I'll save this. This shit is good. Alright, looking good, smelling good, all good. Commercial break. All right, all our cheese is melted. It looks wonderful. It's a little thicker than I want, but this is gonna add moisture to it. So I'm gonna add this first, and then if I feel like I need a little more liquid, then we'll address that situation when the time comes. So it looks good. I haven't tasted it yet. I'm sure it tastes fine. Throw in with the crawfish. Ooh, them things are sharp. And anytime I do this, I'm gonna add the crawfish. And I want all the liquid. I want all the liquid, so I'm just gonna fold it, and then kind of like a tube of toothpaste. I'm gonna try to get all of that out. It all counts, I'm telling you. It all counts. All right, and so that's adding liquid to it as well. Let's see. And the crawfish are cooked, so we're not gonna be cooking this for too much longer, and plus you're gonna be baking it. I probably could have put 2 pounds of crawfish in this hammer. Looks good, smells good. I think with the thickness that we're currently at, I'm gonna add a little splash of milk. So let's see what we got. Do I have milk? Yes. Let's put a little splooch. Just to loosen it up a little bit. Okay, and it looks better. Well, we're pushing it to the limit in this one. Yes, yes, it looks good. All right, so I'm gonna bust my fettuccine out, get the oven preheated, and then we'll taste test, add the greenery, and then pop it in the oven. Commercial break. All right, let's give this a taste. See what we're working with. Tastes good. The pepper is good. I need a little bit of salt. And so one thing to remember, salt, a little bit. The more salt you add to something, like this has a nice little pep to it already. So the more salt I add, the more pep is gonna come out. It enhances the pepper. So if you're on the edge and you're like, well, this shit might be a little too spicy, well then don't add too much salt because it's just gonna enhance that. One of my favorite things about cooking is when you add that perfect amount of salt. I mean, one fucking freckle. You add that one freckle in there and it just completely makes it perfect. I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay. I know this is legit, but let's see what we're working with. Perfect. Greenery. And I'm gonna save some of this. So I think I'm gonna make an omelet later today. I'm feeling froggy. Parsley. All right. So I'm gonna mix this all together. I got my dish greased up. A little cooking spray. And here's my pasta that I'm gonna mix that with. So we're gonna mix this up, mix the pasta, pop it in the oven, and then we're on cruise control. Who that? Come on, Tasso. All right, there it is. I got 30 pans out of that. I didn't use all the sauce, but I'll save that, freeze it, pull it out for a rainy day. I think this little guy, I'm just gonna cheese and put in the oven. But I'm gonna have to cover this dude in foil, because this is thick. In the oven you go. Yow. Struggling. And this one, I'm just gonna cheese and pop in, and it's gonna be fine. And this will be our sampler probably. Little parm. Cause that other thing's gonna take a little while to heat everything up. This is fancy parm. I just happen to have it. I'm gonna save a little bit. I got a gnarly sandwich I want to make, and I'm gonna use this. Okay, and that's going in the oven. Beautiful commercial break. All right, let's see what we're working with. Let's see. Oh shit, it's hot as fuck. It is hot as fuck. Oh, damn. I mean, come on now. Jeez Louise. We feeling fancy. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of the granary. Smells great. There it is. Probably too hot for me to try it, but I guess you want me to try it. Let's see. I like when you get those little crispy bits on the top. It's really good. Oh shit, this is hot AF. Okay. And look, that celery right there on top, that's gonna have some texture. It's gonna be wonderful. Blow, blow, blow. Mmm. Mmm. That's so good. Man, I could eat this whole thing. One more again. I don't know. Maybe it didn't taste right. Mmm. Yes. So good. Make this. Let me know how it comes out. Catch y'all in the next one later.